YouTube? That's my hair. What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Man, what's good with y'all? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. My hair is poking. Of course, it does this every video. But what's good with y'all? I'll get right into the video. Cut the BS. This video is gonna be about your mindset, kind of like what the last two videos was about, but it's gonna be like more like direct, and that's about, is it actually easy to get rich? And I would say yes and no. And you know, obviously I'm not rich, but I would just say the path on to getting rich, because I'm going to be one day. You got to manifest that first of all, and you got to know that before everybody else do. But the reason why I would say yes and no is because no, it's not easy to get rich, because if it was easy to get rich, everybody would be rich. But you also got to understand that some people don't mind being comfortable. Like, some people don't mind being average. Some people don't want to sacrifice their comfortability for some sacrifice, you know? Some people don't want to get up, have early mornings and long nights and think of something that they can do and work on it day in and day out and not see progress for a while, and then all of a sudden, you know, boom, they take off, or all of a sudden they're starting to get some traction, starting to get some progress. You know, it's like, for example, me doing this YouTube channel, you know, it's not getting 1,000 views, not getting 5,000 views, not getting nowhere near that, but I know that I have a plan in place, and the more, you know, more notice I get in other areas and other niches on YouTube, it'll circle back to this. You know, I'll promote this channel into, you know, those channels that have a higher volume or a larger audience, and reaches a larger audience quicker. Once I start doing those things, then I can promote this channel, and then this channel will go. But how long until that time, I'm not sure. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it can be 3, 4 years. You know, hopefully it's not that long, but I know that at one point all of my channels are gonna pop off, and I only need one channel to pop off to promote the other channels. You see what I'm saying? So, but most people don't do that. Like, most people don't come up with a plan. Most people don't stay down. Most people don't see the process through. Most people don't stick to something. So a lot of people, when something fails, they just give up, or something not going, you know, their way, they just give up. They may say, oh, I'm gonna give this a year, but you gotta give it however long it'll take. It's kind of like what Nipsey said, like, I'm no different than the next person. The only difference is I just didn't quit. You feel me? Like, that's so true. If you're an entrepreneur, like, that's the mindset you have to have. You just can't quit on something. Now, it has to be like not necessarily realistic, but it has to be within a realm of you reaching. Like, you have to be able to reach it at some point. You know, it can be you can reach it in a year, 5 years, 10 years, but it can't be something like, I want to go to Jupiter or something, or I want to, you know, it just can't be something that it's like, all right, bro, you probably can't do that. But, you know, if you wanted to do something crazy, like, bro, it's not crazy. It's only crazy because, like, nobody's done it and you haven't done it. Like, it's not really crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure people thought, you know, going to the moon was crazy in the 1800s. Like, going to the moon was crazy. Early 1900s, going to the moon was crazy. Then somebody did that shit. You feel me? So it's like, you just have to stick to your plan, kind of block out everything else, because people is not on your time. Like, if you think, like, if you want to be a millionaire, or if you want to be a multi-millionaire, or if you want to do this and do that, just say you want to open up your own restaurant. Like, people is not on that time. People don't want to do what you want to do. For one, people don't know how to do what you do. For two, like, they don't know what it takes to open up a restaurant. So why are you listening to other opinions about, you know, like, don't listen to anybody. Like, just do what you got to do. And you may have to adjust. You may want to open a restaurant, but you may have to start at your crib. Get everything that you need to get your crib. Open up like a business on DoorDash and Grubhub and all that stuff, so people can order their food online, and it's straight from your house. And you promote that the best way possible, and you can have something running in your you can have like a restaurant running from your crib. And then as they get like bigger and more, you know, noticeable, and you start making profits, and you know, you learn how to save by watching the videos on this channel. You learn how to save your money properly. and you can put that towards, you know, leasing out a space in a building and opening your restaurant like that. You know, it's like, but people are not on that level. You know, like, and I just gave that example in the culinary, and I never thought about that before. But the blueprint is just making a plan. Like, that's the base. That's how you be successful, and that's how you get to the point where you're rich, is having a plan and following that plan all the way through. That's really the only thing, and that's the difference between a lot of people. If you see somebody in a Lamborghini, they didn't just wake up and get a Lamborghini. They made a plan on how they was going to be successful, and either the Lamborghini was a product of them being successful, or that was their actual goal. Excuse me, that was their actual goal on getting the Lambo, or either they were just so successful that, you know, getting a Lambo is just a product of their success. You know, but you have to make a plan. Like, that's really the main thing, is just make a plan and not be average. Like, not be what other people are. If everybody is going one way, you don't have to go that way. Like, I want, if you're an entrepreneur, I want y'all to really get the mindset that you're different, and not necessarily different in that there's no other entrepreneurs. Your town, you can live in like a town like Atlanta where there's a million entrepreneurs, you know, or Miami or Houston or LA or New York or something like that. But you're different in terms of you don't have a set schedule. Like, you know, you don't report to a boss. You don't, you know, do those type of things. So it's like, you're different in terms of you're not under any I'm not sure the word I'm trying to say, because it's not constraint or it's not restraint, but like, you're not under a system. I'm not sure the exact word I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have to work for nobody, so you have to really come up with the stuff on your own. You're really your own business, and you really have to get into that mindset that we may not be successful for the first couple of years, but you're gonna keep pushing until it does, you know. And that's what everything, usually when you're an entrepreneur, it just takes that one time for you to get your foot in the door. It just takes that one opportunity, and then boom, you in there. You feel me? So a lot of y'all just gotta like keep that in mind and stay down. But are you gonna be prepared for that opportunity when it comes? Are you gonna be prepared for that one chance, for that foot in the door when it comes? Because if they let you in the door and you don't know what to do, they gonna escort you right back out that door. You know, it's like, it's gonna be pointless. If you go in the room full of bosses in whatever field that you're in, and you don't know nothing, like, they gonna tell that you don't belong. But if you go in there with years of work, then you feel like you fit in. And if you don't know some stuff that they talking about, then just ask questions, you know. But like, that's the mindset of an entrepreneur. It's just that keep doing it and keep doing it. There's no such thing as fail as an entrepreneur. It's just delayed success, you know. And I just made it up on the fly, but like, what I'm thinking of is like, there's no such thing as fail. Like, you can't fail. The only way you fail is if your business don't get off the ground and you pass away. That's the only way. Any other thing, either you pivot off of what you was trying to do at first, or you keep doing it until you can't do it no more, until the wheels fall off. You feel me? So it's like, you can be 50 years old and have a big clothing brand like this, you know. It's like, in this day and age, stuff don't pop right away. Some stuff pop right away, but some stuff pop later. You feel me? So it's like, you just gotta stay down. And like with the internet and with like YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, man, it's like, it's easier to get rich. It's definitely easier to get rich than it was, say, 20, 30 years ago, when you didn't have this stuff and you had to get rich, like, literally where you was at. You know, whether that was through real estate or whatever, like, you had to get rich in your surrounding areas and how you made money. Like, now is, you know, somebody in China can buy my stuff, somebody in Jamaica can buy my stuff, somebody across the country can buy my stuff, and you have to push out a product, whether that's yourself or whether that's, you know, actual products that's worth buying. And it's just thinking, bro. It's just like thinking outside the box, and also having like multiple streams of income. You know, I want to do, you know, a YouTube, just on YouTube. I want to do clothing channel. I want to get into the clothing niche. Excuse me. I want to get into the Turo niche. I want to get into real estate niche. I want to get into what I'm doing now, like financial stuff. I want to get into the sports niche. I want to do like all that stuff and be across all platforms. So if I'm making $1,000 on one YouTube channel, that's cool. That take care of some bills, or I put that in saving. Like, that's cool. But if I got 10 channels and I'm making $1,000, now that's $10,000 a month. Now we talking different money. Now we talking 6 figures a year versus 10, 12,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? Just off of me having multiple streams of income. So if you have multiple streams of income on the internet, or just period, if you have multiple streams of income, if you're able to do that, like, bro, you'll be on your way to, you know, being rich. And if you know what to do with your money, like, it's so easy to educate yourself now. Like, read book. Like, you don't even have to read books, bro. You can buy them stuff. You can buy them on Audible and have it read to you while you go to work. A 15-minute car drive, that can be 15 minutes that you listen to a book, 15 minutes back home. Now you got 30 minutes a day that you listen to a book on how to get rich. Like, you know, it's just way easier now. So I won't say it's easy to get rich, but it's way easier than it has ever been before in history. So I feel like we should all take advantage of that. And I'm about to do this little workout, and then go to the crib. So I'll get it with y'all. Hopefully it's the video out today and tomorrow and the day after that. Daily videos is the goal. But I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the subscribers, the likes. Share this with anybody that you know that you want to go on the financial journey with. This is the journey to financial freedom. We also on the journey to 100 subscribers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, because we dropping every day. That's the goal. And